Hi everybody, I'm KHOU 11 Meteorologist Pat Cavlin here with a look at your forecast and just an update on some of the bigger storms and downpours we've got across the area right now. Here's a live look. This is from the KHOU boardwalk. You can see some really turbulent looking clouds here as this line of storms approaches Galveston Bay and is moving over the boardwalk and KHOU as we speak. So that's going to be bringing some pretty gusty winds, some heavy rain to that area right now. Here's what it looks like on radar. The city got the brunt of this about an hour ago. We still have rain, though, falling within the loop and the Beltway, but the worst of it is now pushing off towards the east, out towards the Baytown area, down through LaPorte, Seabrook. Here's KHOU down here. So again, the worst of it just to the north there. Quite a few lightning strikes in the last 15 minutes as well. Nothing severe yet. We're just below severe limits, though. There is a strong thunderstorm alert that's been issued for this, but we could see maybe some small hail in there and some breezy winds, but that's about it. Down to the south, League City, Alvin, Santa Fe, you're about to get on some pretty heavy rain as well. Not a lot of lightning down there. And the farther south we go, the weaker this line gets. So places like Bonnie and Angleton, West Columbia, Sweeney, Damon and New Gulf, you're just going to see a quick period of some heavy rain, but that will be about it. The worst of it will be as you go farther to the north and east. So into Liberty County, some heavy rain pushing through the Devers area along Highway 90, I-10, a bit of a mess right now. A couple lightning strikes there around Mount Bellevue. Anahuac, you had a lightning strike there about a minute ago. This heavy rain, though, really focused over the Baytown area. Notice all the darker red here. A couple of areas of magenta trying to pop up again, indicating intense rainfall rates, blinding rain, and again, quite a few lightning strikes as well. It's a strong storm, but it's not a severe storm quite yet. Back into the city, some really steady soaking rain falling right now. Again, within the loop, within the Beltway, those pockets of yellow and orange indicating, again, at least moderate rainfall rates. And then as we go north and west, notice another line here pushing off of Austin and I-35. A couple lightning strikes there between Austin and New Braunfels, and then going north and east into the Bryan College Station area, some rain is coming down. But notice what's happening here in the middle, in between the line that's over the city right now and the line that's over I-35. We are starting to see some of that rain fill in. As we animate this, you can see, notice again, this area here, where all of a sudden we're starting to see rain blossom and pop up. This is where I think we're going to see persistent downpours and maybe even a few thunderstorms as we get into the early afternoon. So street ponding, high water spots on the roadways, especially on the feeders. This is what we're going to be concerned about getting into the afternoon because we still have all of this to go. So this will fill in here, and then we have a secondary line that will come in as we get into the afternoon. So a lot of rain on the way. That's the bottom line here. Heavy rain, a couple of thunderstorms, and so maybe some high water spots as we get into the afternoon. So there's Futurecast. There's that line from I-35. By 2 o'clock, it gets to places like Huntsville, Brenham, into the Bead Eyes area, into northern Grimes County. Meanwhile, we've got steady downpours falling across the metro. We keep this going. Notice it's steady and heavy rain over the same areas for an extended period of time. So 4, 5, 6 o'clock as we're into the evening rush. Still seeing some heavy rain, mainly from the city and points north. I think the coastal spots will catch a break as we get to the late afternoon and the evening hours. And then overnight, we get a quick break before another round. This is round 2 comes in. Again, heavy downpours, heavy storms in the yellow, the orange, and the red pockets there, especially north of the city. This is where we are most concerned with the possibility for some street flooding, for some highway ponding on the roadways, and then eventually, as we get to tomorrow morning, this will start to taper to more isolated downpours and storms, although I do think the chance will continue through the late morning before we finally clear things out getting into the afternoon. So a pretty good period ahead of us with off and on downpours and thunderstorms. Again, flooding is going to be a concern for us on a scale of 1 to 4, 4 being the worst. It's a level 2 in the yellow. That's the slight risk for flash flooding, for street flooding today. That includes all of Harris County and the city of Houston, areas going north, and then that threat will drop off as you go towards the coast where we're expecting lower rainfall totals. There is also a severe risk associated with any storms that can develop. This is new as of this morning. It's a very low end risk. It's lower than the flooding threat. On a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the worst, it's a level 1. So everywhere in the green has that potential maybe for an isolated damaging wind gust, maybe a very brief, weak tornado. Not out of the question, but again, it's not the main threat that we're tracking with this weather for today. So again, heavy rain, lightning, thunder, that's what we're dealing with for the afternoon. And again, this is just going to keep going all the way through tomorrow around midday. Back to our live look here out from Kima. You can see the rain is coming down. A lot of cloud cover, obviously, and a couple of lightning strikes, but it does look like the worst of this is passing to the north. So as we move the camera there, you can see, again, a lot of those darker clouds looking up to the north. That's the bottom line. Again, if anything changes in terms of severe weather, we'll jump on, we'll update you. We'll have a full update on this forecast and a look ahead towards the end of the week and Valentine's Day when I see you here for the KHOU 11 News at noon. Thanks for watching.